Healthcare entrepreneurs, how do we turn a burnout into a breakthrough? If you're a healthcare entrepreneur, you're no stranger to long hours and the ceaseless demands that we all face. Just when we think we're done for the day or the weekend, more things pop up, and that's the life of an entrepreneur. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. And in this video, we're going to go over some strategies on how to overcome and how to not get burned out in the day-to-day grind. The very first step is recognizing burnout. Emotional and physical exhaustion. Now, this isn't your typical end-of-the-day tiredness. This is an abnormal tiredness that you feel, that in the middle of the day, even you're tired. You're overwhelmed and you're thinking about things so much that you're just exhausted. Your productivity is struggling. You notice that you're not as productive as you once were. You just don't have the same zeal. And you notice that productivity is just not there. Detachment and cynicism. This is when you just don't have that passion. Not passion for seeing patients, not passion for seeing your team. You wake up in the morning and it's time to go to work and you're like, oh, this again. Another common sign for burnout is health problems. You're having that headache that just doesn't go away. Your digestive system is all messed up. Your body can't function the same way as it used to. A dear friend of mine and also a coach in the same space, owned his own physical therapy company, and he was grinding away, not listening to his body. And one day his digestive system just gave out on him. And for several months, he actually had to back off completely because his body was telling him what was going on, but he was just ignoring it. Now that's a classic sign of burnout. One of the ways that we can overcome this is shift our thought process from we can do everything to a leadership mentality. We're going to go over some steps on this. Delegate and empower your team. Get your team involved. You do not have to be the master of all things. Get them involved in some tasks that can be taken off of your plate. Automate and streamline certain processes. We have EMRs, we have AI-driven software, we have so many things that we can utilize to get these tasks off of our system. Scribe is another one that some of my clinics actually use, and it makes writing notes super easy for them. Outsource where necessary. You don't have to be the master of all. Marketing, HR functions, certain aspects of your business, you don't need to do it. You can outsource those things and be good at what you are good at. Another major cause of burnout is our inability to let it go, our inability to draw boundaries. We're going to go over a couple of those. Define your work hours. Have a set time that this is what time you start, this is what time you finish, and let your team know. And after those hours, try not to do any work. Take time off. This is during the week, during the day, and vacations. Your body needs to be able to think about everything that you need to accomplish and not just doing it all the time. So taking regular breaks is very important. Create a nightly shutdown ritual where you review your next day's actions, you have certain mindset goals that you have, and you have a ritual that you perform every night at a certain time. These are all ways to help you reduce burnout. Prioritize self-care. Now, a lot of entrepreneurs think of that as a luxury, but it's actually a necessity. If you can give your brain the capacity that it needs, it can function a whole lot better. So by taking that break, taking that much needed time, your brain will recover quite fast. Let's go over a couple of these. Self-care comes in the form of a couple different things. Let's go over some of these. One of them is health in general, okay? Physical health. That means exercising. That means looking after your physical body. Here we are treating patients all the time about their physical ailments and things like that, but are we taking care of our physical self? The next is mental health. Mental health is huge. Meditating, journaling, taking time for ourselves. This is really important to recharge our own battery. Social connections, being able to go out on a Friday night or a Saturday with friends and colleagues, maybe not even colleagues, just people that you enjoy being with, and not talking about work, doing something else other than work and just relaxing and enjoying life. Develop a resilient and growth-oriented mindset. Adopting a CEO mindset where you're working on the business and not working in the business constantly. That helps. Learning to say no. Yes, it's actually good to say no to certain things. You can't say yes to everything. Reassess and pivot when necessary. If you're doing certain strategies and they're not working for you, reassess them, and change them if needed. Optimize your business for sustainability. Create workflows in your office. Put systems in place so that way you know how to handle certain things. Develop standard operating procedures. All of these are like systems in your practice that don't take up your mental bandwidth. Hire strategically. We all know it's better to hire slowly and fire quickly, but hiring strategically is the smartest thing that you can do because it can help free your mental capacity for better things. Look for opportunities that diversify your revenue streams. All of us depend on patient visits way too much as a revenue stream. Look at other opportunities. And if you're interested, have a conversation with me and I can tell you what some of the best practices are doing in this area. Leverage your support system and coaching. Now, I'm a coach. I've had a coach before when I had my private practice, and I can tell you, having someone else to talk to about what's going on is key because they will spot things before you will. So hire a good strategic coach that knows you and your practice inside and out, and that can help you, to prevent burnout. If you're able to do these things very successfully, what you will notice, you will reignite your passion for your own business. You will wake up fresh. You will look forward to Mondays. You will look forward to seeing your team working on patients. You will look forward to every aspect of your business. It really could be great and it really could be beautiful. So if you're feeling less than that, contact us and let's get started. Let's have a conversation. Would love to be able to help you. In conclusion, we've talked about many different things to prevent burnout. Review them, understand them, listen to your body, give us a call, have a conversation. If you liked what I had to say, please follow us and subscribe to us, and let's have a conversation. We'd love to be able to help you.